Being familiar with forming the verbal noun is good for the examples we'll explore in this video, so make sure to go watch that video beforehand. I promise it will be worth it. Hi, I'm Shanna, and this is Basque Berserk. First, it should be said that the rules found in my other video and those found in this video may not always be followed to a T. This may be especially true according to speaker or dialect. So if you hear verbal noun forms differently than what I've laid out, that doesn't mean that the speaker or the dialect is wrong. It just means there are non-standard variants that are not regulated in Euskara Batua. And that's okay. It's more than okay. It should be celebrated. Okay, sometimes Basque uses the verbal noun differently than we would in English, and sometimes it uses things that are not verbal nouns that we would otherwise translate as verbal nouns in English. So keep in mind that it's not always a one-to-one translation. Although technically all verbal nouns are viable nouns, some more than others are used and found in the dictionary. These may translate actually as something other than a verbal noun. For example, erakuste may mean display and not just the verbal noun showing. On the other hand, there may be actual nouns that are more commonly used than the verbal noun in some situations. Otherwise, if you don't know the base form of the noun, you will have to remove the suffix from the verbal noun and rework it. You can try searching the verbal noun in the Eluyar Istegia, and that may or may not show you the base form of the verb. This way, you can slowly internalize the verbal noun formation. So, here is a very brief list of ways that the verbal noun can be used in practice. Pretty much anything that can accompany a regular noun can accompany a verbal noun, such as the definite suffixes a or ak, the indefinite article bat, adjectives, demonstratives like this or that, case endings, and other determiners.
Irakurtzea gustatzen zait.
I like reading.
Irakurtze bat entzun dut.
I have heard a reading.
Irakurtze guzti honek buruko mina ematen dit.
All this reading gives me a headache.
Euskaraz etengabe idaztea zaila da.
Incessant writing in Basque is hard.
Lo egitea erabaki dut.
I have chosen to sleep, or I have chosen sleeping.
Lotxagabekeria apur bat behar da idaztean.
A little cheek is needed in writing.
Zenbat idazle bizi dira euskaraz idaztetik?
How many writers live by writing in Basque?
Onjo gehiegi jateak kalte egin dezakeelako.
Because eating too many mushrooms can do harm.
Sukaldariari botatzen zaio hainbeste jatearen errua.
The cook is blamed for eating so much.
Txalo jotze zaratatxua.
Loud clapping. In order to say in order to, you add RA for movement or KO for non-movement generally to the end of these verbal nouns.
Hori erostera nator.
I'm coming in order to buy that.
Hori irakurtzeko itxaroten ari naiz.
I'm waiting in order to read that.
Boligrafo hau idazteko erabiltzen dut.
I use this pen in order to write. And most commonly, you will see the verbal noun suffixed with the letter N. This is the indefinite inessive form of this verbal noun, and it generally means the habitual tense. It's also found with certain other verbs.
Hori ikusten dut.
I see that.
Nire lagunarekin jolasten nuen.
I used to play with my friend.
Euskara ikasten ari naiz.
I am learning Basque.
Otoitz egiten zegoen.
He or she was praying.
Entzuten hasten ari naiz.
I am starting to listen.
Euskaraz irakurtzen badakit.
I know how to read in Basque. We will definitely take each of these forms into consideration in different videos, but for now, it's enough to recognize the change from Basque verb into verbal noun. Thanks for watching. Agur!